Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I speak about missing children. I also have a series called Miss Gone Too Soon where I speak about celebrities that have passed away. And I also have another one that is called Adult Missing where I speak about adult missing. So today I have a new celebrity case which we're going to be talking about Bobbi Kristina. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all seen my Whitney Houston video, I did mention that I was going to talk about her, and today's the day. So let's go ahead and get started. Please do not forget to subscribe, and if you do subscribe, leave your name in the comment below, and I will give you a shout out in my next video. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Thursday. It's raining where I am at, so that's that. Okay, so Brown intended to become a singer, actress, and dancer like her parents. She performed with her mother at concerts a number of times, and as well as singing a cover of her mother's song "I'm Your Baby Tonight" on being Bobbi Brown. She appeared herself on one number of television shows and specials, and played a role on Tyler Perry television series Forever Better Awards in 2012, which y'all need to go see it because she is amazing in that show. Like, she is perfect. They picked the perfect person for that show. And on January 13th of 2015, Brown was found unconscious in a bathtub in her home, ingesting numerous drugs and alcohol, which was similar to the fate of her mother. After being in a coma for nearly 6 months, Brown died from pneumonia on July 26th at the age of 22. After her death, her life was the subject of a television movie in 2017 and a documentary in 2021, which I did not know that, but let me see if I probably did not say what I just said right.
Lobar pneumonia.
Lobar pneumonia. So Bobbi was born on March 4th of 1993 in St. Barnabas Medical Center in Livingston, New Jersey, to singer Whitney Houston and Bobbi Brown. Though her mother Brown was related to many singers, entertainers, her mental grandmother was singer Cece Houston of the Dark-Haired Singers, and her mother cousins were singers Dee Dee Rickaby and Diana Rickaby and Latinium Percy. Brown uncle was former professional basketball player Gary Garland, her mother half-brother. Though her father Brown had 6 half-siblings, London, Lucretia, Robert, Bobby Jr., Cassius, Bodie, and Estella, her grandmother was the gospel singer Cece Wilnes, and her godfather was musician exclusive Clyde Davis. And I'm sorry if I said all this name wrong. Brown grew up in front of cameras, appearing beside Houston during the interview with Barbara Walters at 8-month-old, and appeared on one stage at the 1994 American Music Awards with her mother accepted an award. Her vocals were featured on her mother's 1998 song "My Love Is Your Love" for the album of the same title. When her mother brought her to the recording studio and held her up to the microphone, she said, "Sing, Mommy," which can be heard during the first verse of her song. She says, "Clap your hands" at the end of the track. Brown was featured in her mother's 2003 Christmas album titled "One Wish," the holiday album, and "The Little Drum Boy." When Brown's parents divorced in 2007, her mother was awarded custody. The Guardian writer Carlina Sullivan described Brown's childhood as difficult because of her parents' drug problems. They rapped, stated. Brown grew up under the media glares with her family issues playing out in a very public way. The media also criticized Brown's weight. BET, Essence, and the Daily Beast all wrote articles commenting and speculating on Brown's fluctuating weight. Author Mark Begel authorized Brown's teenage years as "no panic" because of the media focus on her and her extreme growing pains because of that. Brown's mother died at age 48 in a hotel bathtub in February 2012. Brown, from what was later ruled an accident drowning with heart disease and cocaine use listed as contributing factors. Brown was described as inconsolable and a few days later was admitted to Southern Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, according to a family friend. Brown was overwhelmed. In accordance with her mother, Will, Brown was the beneficiary of Houston's entire estate, including her clothing, jewelry, cars, personal effects, and furniture. They will provide for Brown to receive trust funds payment in installments until she reached age 30, after which she was to receive the remainder of Houston's $115 million estate. Which I am surprised, because usually it's at the age of 18 that, like, if you lose one of your parents and your parents leave you other states, it's supposed to be 18. So I never heard something like 30, but it had to be something behind that of why she did it. That in March 12, Brown said she felt her mother's spirit and expressed her intention to carry on her mother's legacy by doing the singing thing. Was starting a career as an actor and dancer. She was subsequently cast in her acting debut for recording roles as Tina in the Reputation in Tyler Perry's For Better or Worse television series. Perry stated she did a fantastic job and that kid has such a future. She is such an actor and I'm so proud of her. I'm telling you, as far as she wants to go in this business, she can. After rumors began, Brown had tearfully excited the set of the show. Perry came to her defense, stating that it had never happened. Brown hoped to be cast in Angela Bassett's biography film Whitney, based on her mother. When Bassett did not cast her, Brown called her a bitch. Bassett says she did not cast Brown for a number of reasons. She's not an actress and acting isn't a craft. Brown had later apologized to Bassett on Twitter after gathering controversy among fans. No, baby, because I'm not going to apologize. You telling me I'm not an actor and you don't want to cast me? That's my mother. I could play my mother better than anybody else. On July 13th, Brown announced her engagement to close family friend Nick Gordon, who had came to live in the Houston household when he was only 12 years old, but was never formally adopted. The announced cause continued within the family. Before making their romantic involvement known, Brown had referred to him as her big bro online post. Brown said the couple received her grandmother's cat Cece's blessing prior to their engagement. Though the two never legally married, Gordon announced that they had married on January 9th of 2014. On January 31st, 2015, Gordon and a friend found Brown face down in the bathtub in her home in Alafria, Georgia. They began CPR until an emergency medical service personnel arrived. According to the police spokesperson, Brown was alive and breathing after being transported to North Felton Hospital in Rose, Georgia. At first, they found no evidence to indicate drugs or alcohol that caused the accident, but this was later disputed. Doctor placed Brown in an induced coma after determining her brain function was significantly damaged, and her family was told nearly recovery would be a miracle. Brown died in hospice care on July 26, 2015, at age 22. Her death was considered similar to her mother's death, as both had died from the effects of being submerged in a tub. The intentional autopsy found no obvious underlying cause of death, no significant injuries, and the Fulton County Medical Examiner Office said no more tests were forthcoming. A statement released by the family thanked everyone for their tremendous amount of love and supporting during the last few months. Several premiers celebrating offered the condolence, including Chris Brown, Oprah Winfrey, Whitney Houston, Prodigy Brandy, and Monica. Funeral services were held August 1st, 2015 at St. James United Methodist Church in Alpha, Georgia. Brown was buried 2 days later between her mother and maternal grandfather at View Cemetery in West New Jersey. So the Fulton County Medical Examiner Office says it is used both medical records and police investigating files to arrive at the determination for Brown's cause of death. According to the statement, the following drug substances were found in the body: um, the lettuce, you know what I'm talking about, y'all know, alcohol, pennsylvania, a cocaine matter, it's something we do with cocaine, medications used for substitution or treat anxiety, and morphine. As the cause of death is found, the underlying cause of death has immuration associated with drugs intoxication. However, the manner of death could not be confirmed. The summary statements read: death was clearly not due to natural cause, but the medical examiner was not able to determine whether death was due to intentional or accidental cause, and therefore classifying the manner of death is undetermined. And a final autopsy report determined Brown died of labor, the same thing that her mom died of. It just, and that is the case of Bobbi Kristina Brown. This case to me is like, it's really heartbroken, because the fact that the mom, they both die the same way. Mind you, with her is saying that it's not determined, but obviously is labor. It's just the same. They die the same way at the same, like, it's like they mirrored each other. And I feel also like I really do feel like Bobbi Kristina should have had. I'm not saying that she did not. I'm not saying maybe she did. But at that time, really, social media wasn't as, it was still evolving. So we really didn't know much of her life and what, I think she really did try to keep her personal life private. I mean, look at what her mom went through. We didn't have social media when her mom was alive, but you could tell that Whitney did not like her life to be in the public eye. She tried to keep herself, and even when she had Bobbi Kristina, she tried to keep her private life private and her music, like she tried to do both, keep them both apart. Like, yes, you will see me, if you ask me, if you want to speak to me about my music, about my career and my stuff. Do not ask me about my personal life. I don't want to have to, just let me be. I remember they had a show, which a lot of people, if y'all saw my last video, I didn't mention the show. A lot of people did not want her to do it, but she ended up doing it anyways. And there was one where they went to like a water park, and people were trying to take pictures of her, and she was mad. Like, she was just like, leave me alone. I'm with my family. Can y'all please just leave me alone? And she was really irritated. And that's what happens when you are a celebrity. You tend to want to just be normal as possible. And yes, I know that even still to this day, it's hard for celebrities to even be normal, especially with social media. But imagine back then, it wasn't as bad as it is now. And I'm not saying that it was worse. I'm not saying that it is worse. It was back then. It's still kind of the same thing. But back then, if you take away the social media, if you take Facebook, if you take Twitter, TikTok, any type of social media, you take that away, back then, it was only the paparazzi. And yes, and the paparazzi are still around today. But today, paparazzi, for me personally, I would have to wait for E! News to come on, or NTV, or whatever new outlets that were out there, to see what was going on with the celebrity's life. Now you don't have to wait. Now you could go to any social media and see what celebrities are up to, what they're doing, who they're getting married to. There has been celebrities that have kept their private life private. Let me give you an example. Beyonce and Jay-Z. I forgot that Beyonce and Jay-Z had twins. Let me just let you know that. I forgot that these two had twins. But there are celebrities that have kept their lives private. How they do it, I don't know, but they do it. And I really do think, and I'm gonna keep saying it, when it comes to Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, I can't think of my head. I can't think of another celebrity in my head right now. But those two, if they were still alive today, I'm sorry, but they would have not been able to deal with, so I don't even think they would have social media. Because imagine having people judge you in your face, cameras, but now at the whole social media situation where you have to get up, and not even get up, but you're scrolling through your own social media, and then you see a negative comment. There's positive comments everywhere in one of those pictures that you posted, but you see that one negative comment, and that just ruins your whole day. Your whole day. Just imagine Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston still alive today. The way people are, especially this new generation, the way they judge, I'm sorry, but I don't think Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson would have made it. They would have probably had lost their damn mind. They probably would have lost it. Because that's how bad social media is. Social media, especially the new generation, they want to cancel everybody. They want to judge everybody. They want to pick and choose who they like. They want to pick and choose who they don't like. But at the end of the day, celebrities are humans. They have feelings. They make mistakes the same way that we make mistakes. You need to remember that at the end of the day, when you die, you're not taking anything with you. You're not taking your money. You're not taking nothing. You're dying the same way you lived, with nothing. The same way you were born. When you were born to this world, you were born with nothing. No clothes, no nothing. And guess what's gonna happen? That's the same way you're gonna die. Celebrities are human. Celebrities has feelings. Celebrities go through things. Yes, it may not be the same thing. It may not. You may not know what type of things they go through, but because they keep it to themselves. Because they don't want the world to know. They don't want the world to know that they may be suffer from some type of mental health. Why? Because they already know that they're gonna get judged for it. Oh, you're a celebrity. You are rich. So what type of mental health are you gonna be having? So just remember that before you start attacking a celebrity. But that is it, guys. That is the video for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will be posting. I don't know if I'll be posting. I know for sure tomorrow I have a 15. So I don't know. I don't know when I will be posting. And then Saturday, we're supposed to go take my daughter, me and her dad. We don't know if we're going to go to Galveston or we're going to go to Jumping World because her birthday's in July 30th. And my parents won't be here, so that's that. But I will see us when I see y'all. Y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great weekend. And y'all have fun. Bye.